Hey humans, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if I am new here. Whoops. Hey humans, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm joined by the lovely Mermaid Faye.
Hello.
And we have a very fun and exciting 2 videos for both of you, so you can swim on over to her channel after you watch this one. But what we are doing is trying out all of these different monofins in our 3 fabric tails here. So we have my Mertailor whimsy tails and her brand new Finfolk Productions neoprene tail. And how many monofins? 8?
Yeah, because I brought 6 and that's 2 more.
And we're gonna try the Fantasea Fins as well. So we're gonna swim in these tails and these fins and see what works and what doesn't. So yeah, let's go for a swim. I have this monofin right here, which is a knockoff Finis, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Finis wave. It's the same monofin that Aqua Mermaid uses in their tails.
Okay, so we got Aqua Mermaid monofin. And I'm gonna see if we can fit it inside of this whimsy tail here. It's the right colors, so, you know, maybe it's meant to be. Okay, so this fits in here, but it obviously like doesn't fill out the whole thing, so we got some like floppy tips going here, but that might look okay in the water. Like,
yeah,
it might
honestly,
be
it's
pretty.
Good. Now, is it able to be zipped up is the question.
I think so. The Fantasea Fins are dual foot pockets, so I didn't have any problems with that. This is what it looks like in here. So it looks all right.
Yeah.
It doesn't look great, but I mean, it's gonna work, obviously. So I'll go ahead and put this on now. I bet like Mertailor is not gonna like this, because he's like, no, you need to buy Fantasea Fins.
I'm sorry, Mertailor. Fantasea Fins are expensive.
They are. I do like love them a lot, but it's just for science, okay, Eric?
Yes.
Don't hate it.
That actually doesn't look so bad
It
at
doesn't
all.
look horrible.
Yeah.
It's
Just a little short and sad.
Yeah, it's a little like wrinkly.
Okay, great. So let us go in the water.
Alright, so the Aqua Mermaid monofin inside of the original shape whimsy tail worked really well. I would give it like 2.5 sea stars out of 3, just because it didn't look super pretty on, because it was a little bit misfitting, a little kind of wrinkly. I think the Aqua Mermaid monofin would definitely be a good substitute for the original Fantasea Fin, as long as you don't mind that it's not going to look quite as pretty, but it's going to get the job done. So yeah, for my next test, I'm going to be trying a Fun Monofin. It looks like it should fit pretty well, actually. So let's try and get this sucker in here. All right, so this is fitting pretty well. Like, the Whimsy Fluke is such a unique shape, but as I feel like it's as close as any of these monofins are probably going to get. It's a little bit too small for the fabric, but I think in the water this is gonna look like very nice. Get the floppy tips.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's like, I think this one looks a little better than the last one.
Oh man, I'm working off that pizza I had for lunch today.
Oh, I had pizza for lunch today too. Still a lot of extra room in
Yeah,
here.
because it's very narrow at the top.
Very confused, because look at this now, like that it's wet. It like looks pretty good inside of the tail, and it fits in there, which is like a big point. And it was okay, but I've never swam in a Fun Monofin before right now, and it was just like super weird. So it definitely works inside of this tail, and if you're like a pro Fun like Monofin user, then you're gonna like this. But for me, I felt like I had to work really hard with my feet, and it was just like a really weird feeling.
Yeah.
I think it's another 2.5. Like, it works, but it's not like perfect. Next, I'm trying the Mirage Monofin, which is kind of like a knockoff Mahina Monofin. It is made out of rubber. It is similar in size to a Luna Monofin or a Fin Fun, and it's quite floppy compared to some of the other fins that I'm trying. This fin is missing its straps, but it does come with straps when you buy it. And like, it fits just as well as the others have. Maybe it fits the best in a way. So funny.
You want me to sit on your tail there?
Maybe. Oh, whoosh. Okay, there we go. Wow. Alright, and then this Mirage Monofin actually worked pretty well. I think it's my favorite fin so far in this tail, other than the Fantasea Fin, of course. Especially if it had some straps, and like it did fall off my feet a little bit. But yeah, and it looked okay. You're gonna get like some wrinkling right like in this area because the shape doesn't line up.
Right.
But it swam pretty well. It doesn't look bad. So yeah.
It was designed for floppy fins, so I think that kind of helps with it.
Yeah, probably. Because it felt like the most like swimming with that.
Good.
For the feel. And it's like so boring. I have like another 2.5 stars. Because like I feel like none of them will be 3 because none of them are gonna look right.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So as good as it can be. So maybe that's a 3 then, you know? I don't know. But yeah, like, it's okay. I am going to be trying this Suntails Monofin next. It seems to line up pretty well. I think this is the biggest fin I'm trying so far.
Yeah.
Like, that is gonna fit still, hopefully. So yeah, this will definitely be much different than swimming with the Fantasea Fin because it's like way stiffer. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. The wind got really bad during this clip, but all I was saying was that this fin has so far fit inside of the skin better than any of the other fins have. It almost looks like this fin was made to be inside of the skin, so I was super excited and was thinking that this might be a genuine 3 out of 3 if it swam well with the skin. So yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like a heftier Fin Fun. I think this one looks like pretty dang good in here. Good.
So as long as it will swim decently, then yeah, we'll see. Now this one, as good as it like looks, it was horrible to swim with, like so bad. I thought you were like exaggerating because like it seems fine, it looks fine, like, you know, you're like, what do you mean? No, that was like horrible. Like the worst monofin I've ever swum in personally. I haven't swum in like as many as you have, but yeah, I did not enjoy that at all. So yeah. I mean, if you for some reason only need it for dry events,
but even then, it's pretty chunky, too.
Yeah, it's still not perfect, so yeah, I'm gonna give this 0.5 stars out of 3 sea stars, because that was just, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah, 0. 0 out of 10. thanks so much for watching today's video. Make sure you tune in next week to watch me try different monofins inside of my Mertailor Whimsy Fantasea Fin 2 skin. Also, make sure you subscribe to Nerdmaid Faith's channel and check out the video we made on her channel. She tests out different monofins inside of the Finfolk Productions neoprene tail, so you don't want to miss that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye!